told me, yo, this is your purpose, go in that might. No, it didn't work like that for me. My expression when I watched what I just filmed. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwadoyin Esther Oreoluwa, and it's great to have you guys back here again. Thank you so much for always coming back here. Okay, so the subject matter of today, I actually want to speak on productivity. The topic productivity. Yeah, I learned a lot during this break, to be very honest. These 8 months were best 8 months of my life so far. I've learned a lot. I have grown. Please, no shades to everybody that did not involve in one activity or the other during this break. No shades. You guys still have time. You can still do great. In fact, I'm appraising you guys because it's not easy to even stay alive, to stay sane in the period of this 8 months. It wasn't easy at all. So I'm still going to be speaking on productivity. Like, this is reaching out to everybody, not just even for people that the strike affected, to every other person that would see this video and are in different spheres of life. This video is like also for you. So one of the things I learned about, like really learned about during this break, was productivity. And if anybody knows me so well, you would know that I'm a very intentional person. Productivity is actually very good. Like, productivity is really great, but I think it is good to be productive in line with God's purpose for your life. So at the beginning of this strike, I honestly just wanted to lazy away. Like, I did not want to do anything. I just had plans that, okay, I'll just come home and then enjoy my life. I was one of those jokers. I thought they would call off the strike after 2 weeks, 1 month, but it didn't happen that way. I'd already seen that it did not happen that way, but I still had in mind that I was going to continue wasting time. Thankfully, in that period, something happened one way and I got serious with God. That's like one thing I'm so happy for that happened to me during this break, to be very honest. So when I got serious with God, I guess you guys know the story of how I got serious with God. If you don't know the story, this video is up here on my channel. Do well to watch it. It will really bless you. Okay, so I got serious with God. I got insights, I got directions about some particular things. My eyes of understanding was enlightened. And I got to know that I am meant to pray and discover what God's purpose for my life is. I did not want to just start doing something. I didn't just want to lay my hands on something just because that was the next available thing that I saw that I could always jump on. I wanted to be intentional about every and anything that I do during this break. So thankfully I got close to God, and then I had to pray. I asked God, okay, God, I want to know, what's the purpose of my being on earth? What is that thing that you want me to do while I'm on earth? And even after telling me this purpose, like, how can I go about it? What are things that I'm meant to get involved in? So that was where the journey started for me, and it became easier from there. Because first of all, I already asked the person that made me why he made me, why he puts me in this world. That way, it's like I already have an answer to a question I was brought here to come and solve. You get? So I asked God, and then I got answers, and that was the beginning for me. There's just this joy when you find your purpose. There's this clarity that you have. So for me, that was one thing. Starting my productivity journey, like, I had to pray and ask God that, Oluwa, what is this thing that you have created me for, that you have brought me to earth for? I had to be sure about my purpose. Being sure about my purpose will not make me intentional about the steps I will take furthermore to, like, grow and then expand in the capacity of whatever it is that God wants me to, actualize. Okay, so yeah, after finding clarity, like after getting clarity on what I want to do in my life from God, I thought that it would be best for me to actually highlight it to help me to be intentional with it. You get? So I highlighted this somewhere that I knew that I would always see, that I can never avoid it. Keep it in that place. Put it there. Wait, okay, this is what God has spoken about me that I will do. And yeah, it is something I have interest in. So I kept it in one place. Wait, okay, remain here. I can always see you every day. So I can always work. Anytime I see you, I'll be reminded to walk towards you. So the second thing I did was to start getting association of people that are working in that part already. So in one of my videos on this channel, I spoke about how I just developed this love for events and seminars and all of those stuffs. One thing led to another thing. That's why I developed love for those events and seminars and those stuffs. So I found that, like, for people like me, for what I'm taking on in life, you get, the only places I can find people that are in my field, if not on the internet, on the social media, are in event settings, you get, seminar settings and all of those stuff. Those are the only places I can find people in my field. So I decided, why not? So I would go for this event. I would meet people, get intelligent people that share like minds. I'll meet them. We'll exchange contact, we'll talk. Basically, we'll just bond. And from there, I started building my association. I started building my pack of wolves. Pack. So like that, I started building my association. And it's been great so far, because one thing I've learned in life is that you cannot stand alone. No matter how intelligent you are, you cannot stand. People just used to say that to us like while we were younger, but now it's practical to me. You cannot stand alone. You definitely need people. While you are growing in life, you would need people. Another thing is that you have to have goals. You have to set goals. When I gained clarity that, okay, if you achieve Lily, this is what I was like destined to do in life, I looked at it and I was like, okay, aside from me just highlighting this thing, aside from me building associations of people, communicating with people, reaching out to people, I have to like have goals, because all of these things are quite useless if I don't have a picture, a vision that I'm looking to achieve. So I wrote down my goals concerning these things. Obviously there would be long-term goals, so I wrote down my goals and I have been working towards them, and they are sweet, to be honest. Next, you see me talking about affirmations. I've also included my goals in my affirmations. I will always say that, oh, I see you doing this, I see you doing that. Next thing I did was to have affirmations. Hey God, what affirmations I've done in my life again. Then again, I say, if you have not watched my affirmation video, you are missing, like, you're legit missing out on a lot of things I have on this channel. So basically, I started keeping affirmations, strong affirmations. Don't be small. Have affirmations. Like, affirmations are things that would keep you going. Like, your affirmations will keep building confidence in you. Even at times, some things will not even look feasible. Some things will look like they cannot work out. But when you believe, like you strongly believe, you have this affirmation that you're saying to yourself every day, could just build this kind of confidence in you. Just be like, one time you even be like, where is this confidence coming from? This thing is looking like it's a dead end, but your affirmations like keep building confidence in you, keep giving you strength. Before you know what's going on, it will pave way for you, because something that you believe in and then you have been confessing it over and over time, it will definitely play out in your life. So like after my affirmations, the next thing I think really helped me on this my productivity journey was that I had in mind while starting out on all of this that, my dear, life is not a bed of roses, guy. Hey, not everything will please you. Things will shake you. Oh my God, things is gonna shake you. I've like been on this journey for like maybe just 6 months, but what I have seen in that 6 months, but I made up my mind that this thing, of course, is a great thing. I don't expect everything to just come at me so easily. No way. I'm going to have to like fight for a lot of things. There's going to be like a lot of sacrifices that I'm meant to give. So that's one thing that helps me. I just had this mentality that life is not a bed of roses. I'm definitely going to have to fight for a lot of things. I'm going to have challenges I will face. I will face odds, but still I took the stand that I'm going to have to be strong for myself, for my future. And lastly, prayer again. I prayed. Anytime I walk, anytime I do something, anytime I see something I want, anytime I do something, I always go back to tell God, okay, God, you're the one that told me that this thing, no, I will do it in life. And I really have interest in it. I love doing it. So you help me crown my efforts with success. Let me find divine favor. Let me get divine relationships and all of those stuff. I pray all of those prayers and they've been helping me. So that is the summary of my 8 months productivity journey. I don't know what you guys think productivity is, but for me, those are things that helped me to be productive. I might not have talked about a lot of other practical stuffs, but these are things that helped me. Also, keep a to-do list. Very, very important. Keep a to-do list. Keep a to-do list. It will help you to be arranged. And maybe I feel like I'm just this perfectionist kind of person. Like, I want every single thing I do to be on a paper. It just helps me not to forget. Like, it helps me to be arranged, calm, and collected. So everything I want to do, I like having it on a paper, my diary, my journal, or sometimes I make use of my apps. Yes, I have these productivity apps on my phone. I make use of them. If you guys want to know the apps, I can like leave their names in the description box so you can check them out. So I use these apps and it helps me to keep being on track and all of these things. So guys, I hope this video made sense to you guys. Hey, wait though. I hope I'm not putting pressure on people from the beginning of this video. Please. It's also important that you know that you can still figure out things. Yes, but even in the place of figuring out things, please work hand in hand with God. It might not be immediately like God will just tell you that, okay, this is your purpose. Go and do it. No, it didn't work like that for me. Hey, please. No. While praying to God about your purpose, well, from my own experience, it was not immediately that God just told me that, okay, this is what I created you for. Go and do it. It took me to some journeys too. Made me read some books. Made me meet some people. You get? It was from there I was able to like gather knowledge of what my purpose was. Like, it did not just surface like, okay, prayed one night and God just told me, yo, this is your purpose, go in that night. No, it didn't work like that for me. I prayed, read books, like before I was able to like come into that knowing, like, okay, this is that thing that God wants me. And in case you do not even know, reading books and then meeting people that will give you word, that will like that will give you insight and all of those things were like confirmations for me. So guys, I hope this video blessed you guys. If it blessed you, give a thumb up. Don't forget to give a thumb up. Yes. Share this video to people that you think might need it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. My twist is still twisting. I'll probably make braids when I'm going back to school. But for now, my twist is still twisting.